Today, we're talking about 5 points of the pineal gland. The pineal gland is super important because it controls our circadian rhythm. And some people have said that it is actually the master gland. It controls all of the other glands that in our body. And so it really is an important gland. It is also located right smack in the middle of our head. So if we go this way into the middle and this way into the middle, it's right deep down inside of there. It's shaped like a pine cone. That's where it gets its name from, the pineal gland. And it points upward towards God or the creator. And I love that because that's how a tree would grow as well, right? It would grow up. And so this is also connected to the third eye or the ajna chakra. And it is the place where we can connect and have our intuition and our guidance from our higher power. So it's an important gland in our body. And oftentimes, because of our lifestyles now, it gets something called calcification. So, calcification is where it gets like a crusty coating over top of it. If you think about like hard water deposits on the side of a pool or um, something that's been left over time, a pan with water in it, and it gets that hard, crusty shell around it. That is what happens to the pineal gland. The calcium in our body will kind of deposit there and get stuck. And so there are several different ways that you can clear the debris off of your pineal gland, and there are reasons why you would want to do that. So obviously, if you're somebody that is wanting to connect with your higher power, your God, your divine being, whatever that is that you call them, that it's going to be important to have this part of you cleared so that you can have that deeper connection. Also, if you want to be able to see and have that inner vision opened up, this is the part that needs to be cleared up as well. So it's really important. Um, it also affects the circadian rhythm, which also produces the melatonin and regulates our sleep cycles. So, if you are having a hard time sleeping, that might be part of the reason why you have insomnia or you're struggling. This can happen from fluoride, it can happen from heavy metal deposits, and it can also happen from like processed foods because those are things that are in processed foods. So, if you want to clear that up, obviously you need to clean up your diet and your lifestyle the best that you can. Change fluoride toothpaste to a non-fluoride toothpaste. Drink filtered water. If you could, it'd be awesome to have a whole filtration system for your home. I don't currently have that myself, but I would love to get that someday because we are, when we're showering and we're bathing, we are still exposed to all of that fluoride, even though we're not necessarily drinking it in. Our body absorbs it through the water and through our skin system. So that would be a great thing as well. You can also do some cleansing with your pineal gland to help it. I like to use essential oils on my third eye. I didn't know much about this. I was just guided and asking my higher power what I needed to do. And I felt like God directed me to use fir oil. And so I just applied fir oil right here in between my eyebrows on my face. And then it just make sure you don't get it running down into your eyes. So you don't need a gob of it. And you can put that on. I just did morning and evening, and it did cause a little bit of sinus pressure for me. It wasn't bad, but I could tell things were clearing out. And I did a lot of sneezing because it was like the little particles, I guess, were flaking off. And it sounded like I was sneezing a lot to sneeze that out of my system. So that's just my experience. You may not have that experience, but give you a heads up if you do. The other thing with this is that if you eat an alkaline food diet, that will help a lot. Stay away from all of the acidic foods and then try and get proper sleep. Meditation is also a good thing to add into this. But really listen to your body and see what it needs. It's going to tell you exactly. Everybody's body is a little different and what it might be holding on to. There is a little bit of research that K2 can also help pull that calcium out of the soft tissues. Pineal gland is supposed to be nice and soft and pliable, like any of our other glands would be. And the calcification makes it hard and crusty, right? Because it's now corroded with this stuff. Anciently, it was recorded the importance of it and how it was the connection to inner seeing and inner knowing. So if that's something that's important to you, that's something that you want to look at. I do have also a free, not a free meditation, but a meditation on my website. And I am offering that if you use the code YouTube20, all caps YouTube20, no spaces, you'll be able to get that for more than half off if that's something you're interested in. It's an energetic clearing to kind of help your body start letting go of the energies that might be holding those different elements in that space. So I hope that if you are wanting to get closer and hear more and see more with your inner knowing, your inner vision, that you will take in consideration cleaning out your pineal gland. It's a super important gland. It does help make all the difference in especially in sleep if that's something that you're struggling with. So I wish you well. If you have any questions, you can always email me at toolstoempower@gmail.com. You can check out my website again. It's toolstoempower.com. And I look forward to hearing from you.